Well, hi there. It's moving day. Moving day the third, where we're actually doing a Moonbase upgrade. I've been mentioning on Twitter and the forums and stuff that we've been doing Moonbase upgrades. It's actually a full upgrade of the Moonbase to a far superior location. Luckily, no renovations this time. It's actually finished and has heaters.
And windows! And a skylight.
Yay!
We started yesterday kind of by helping Kathleen move over to Victoria, and we made a stop at IKEA where we bought the entire goddamn store. This morning, me and Ashley just went and picked up a bunch of paint for the new place, and now we're gonna have our last meal at QV's.
Realistically, I don't really know if moving from the first office to the second office was really much of a moving day.
Not really.
The renovation of the second office was the most work. That was basically taking things across the hall.
Alright, rule number 1, you're not allowed to be behind that camera all day. Rule number 2, take your shirt off.
It's really kind of a shame that we have to leave here, because we put a load of work into making this place.
You said load.
I did say load. We put a load of work into making this place, not suck. And it didn't suck. In fact, there were things about it that sucked, but
It's cold.
the heating was a problem. But mainly it really worked. The space was a problem. We needed more space.
I'm usually inclined to throw things out, and Graham's usually inclined to keep things, so...
Hey, it's toast!
I'd say chuck it.
Bolton, throw that out.
I'd say chuck it.
Chuck toast.
No, Toast has a big bite out of him. What happened? No.
Have mice?
Is that real toast?
That's toast from the
toast.
video Toast.
Yeah, there's
Oh,
that's what I
that's
mean.
so disgusting.
Oh wow,
hole in
that's
the
totally
bag.
mice.
Aw.
Poor Toast.
Right.
Wait,
Kathleen is extremely weirded out by toast.
we had a mouse in the office apparently.
Oh wow, it totally is.
The mouse viciously killed Toast.
Aw.
I gotta put him to burial.
Yeah. we're gonna have to-
Burial at sea.
Wait till Graham gets back.
As you can see, we found the cardboard man costume. Actually, wait, just do a slow pelvic thrust back and forth. I'm gonna make a gif out of that. It's gonna be my new avatar.
Boxes must back boxes.
We're unpacking the office, and I went through and discovered a bunch of 5 1/4, 5 3/4 floppy disks.
5 1/4.
5 1/4, the big size ones from Graham's Commodore 64, and discovered that in fact we have a copy of the Sporting News Baseball. This is the game from which the Loading Ready Run theme is taken. And we actually have one. That's neat.
It's worth mentioning that we didn't actually want to leave because we only moved in here less than 10 months ago, but we were going to have to leave in November because the building is being taken back over. And so we're like, well, I guess we'll start looking. And we found a place almost immediately that was really, really well suited to our needs. So we figured, well, why wait?
I'm washing. Because this place is freaking filthy.
Washed? Not been washed.
Uh-oh.
What you doing, Tim?
I'm rolling paint.
And after you roll it, what are you gonna do?
Push myself against it so there's an impression of my body on the wall.
Fantastic. Then you should push your body against another wall so that there are actually 2 impressions for the price of 1. Because then there would be a yellow Tim over here and a white Tim over there. Some person in the alley back there told Tally to get high, and she misinterpreted.
You're now on a different ledge.
Yes, I am.
Why are you up on that ledge?
Because it's scary and dangerous, and I was the only person brave enough to do it.
I'm part of Team Assembly. I have so far put together 5 tables. I am now putting together a bookshelf. Each table you see has a weakness. So you have to attack its weak point for massive damage. And, well, we would prefer if you didn't, because there are tables and we need them to stand. But as with any great work or boss or enemy in a video game, each table has its own special weak point.
I assume by you not saying anything I'm good?
Yeah, you're doing fine.
Hey! Da, 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 da.
Why do we have this big old U-Haul?
We rented it to move her yesterday.
It was fun and scary. I've never driven anything this big before, and it's just like, all
I
right.
used to drive to Vancouver.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, all right, here you go. Drive this giant honking truck through Vancouver with crazy semi-truck drivers not paying attention, tailgating dump trucks and talking on his cell phone.
I found a gavel, a money bag, a Rubik's Cube, mini disco balls in our bowling bin. We have a full-size Etch-a-Sketch, a miniature Etch-a-Sketch, a length of chain, a purse, a rubber chicken, a huge assortment of glasses, and then we have another bin down here of exceptionally silly hats that you would only wear if you were weird, 6 of which are Santa hats. 6.
Why is my Star Trek hat in the hats you would only wear if you were weird bin?
I don't know, Graham. Why is it?
I wore that to elementary school with no hint of irony.
And how many friends did you have in elementary school?
I had Paul.
And you were weird, so.
And what does Paul have?
Well, I think in case we ever have to generate any functions, luckily we have this function generator that just so happens that we can generate as many functions as we need. If people are watching this, they can tell us what this is. It plugs into the wall, except not anymore. I'd be really curious to know what it is.
In our last place, we had a variety of weird crap lying around, and this one only really one thing, but it is a pelvis X-ray.
There was more crap.
We should totally keep that.
So that's pretty cool. Now we have an X-ray prop. Actually, there's also
Like 60 feet. All we have to do is get something behind it to light it, and it'll be an awesome prop.
there's also a bone. I think like an arm, maybe. Another one.
That's a knee, I think. No, or a shoulder, maybe.
Maybe a knee. No, it can't be a shoulder.
No.
We are not doctors.
Yeah.
But we can do this.
No, it doesn't work. It doesn't work unless you're wearing that.
All right. If I'm wearing, imagine me wearing a lab coat.
It's so light in here.
It'll have to come out.
I am folding the massive piles of merch. I can feel angry vibes of heat coming off of Kathleen over here. She's radiating.
Break it over his head! Oh, I was so stoked for like 2 seconds.
Oh, hi.
It's been hours and hours and hours.
Hey, what time is it now? Like 9?
9:20.
What up?
Everybody's sitting down in a circle, James. Why aren't you?
That was a dirty pool, Tim.
Bye.
Well, hello. You didn't see me there. So, this is our new moon base, Mark III, because it's our 3rd moon base, and we're going to take you on a quick tour of it. And why don't we start in our studio? So we've got a couple stairs here which lead down into the main studio area. We've got a wall full of props, bins full of props, weapons and everything, costumes, costume pieces, more like hats and things like that. And then in the corner beside it, we have the ENN set. We've got our green screen wall, and then we bought a ping pong table for some fun hanging out times, and then a whole wall full of costumes. We needed some more rack space for that, so that worked out well. Follow me up the stairs, and here's our kind of main living room area, you could say, although we don't really live here.
This is a meeting room.
We can call it that.
We meet and discuss serious business like the next 2 weeks worth of ENN.
Yes, for example. Yeah,
And how well we're recovering from colds.
Except me.
Say hi, Paul.
Yet.
Hi, Paul.
I'm not gonna get
We've got kind of a kitchenette area with the fridge and microwave, things along that line. And la-di-da, our very own bathroom. We have 2 offices. This is the editing office. So this is the computer that Graham does some editing on, and they do Unskippable with their TV and their Xbox. We've also got, this is where I do editing for loading times and things like that. And then another computer for whoever needs to use it. And the merch office. This is James's hole, and Jer has a desk in here as well. So James works there. Then we've got, all the shipping materials and a whole wall of merch. That's kind of a rough tour of what we have here. It's really great now that we've got it all organized and everything set up. So yeah, we're thrilled to be here, and we hope we're going to be here a lot longer than we were at the last place.